We are in the process of getting lost in the wild. Let me make sure my monitor's up here. We are going to be getting lost in the wild today, folks. Always do this. Didn't confirm the camera was working. Hold on a second here. Turned off the light. There we go. That way my green screen actually works today. Mr. Red, Snappa. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. I decided to do another one of these. I've done several in this mode. What's up, Bolts? I've done several in this mode. Deciding to kind of get myself a little bit lost. Not lost. I mean, I can't really get lost. We have a map. But I guess more or less, you think that you see everything. You know what I mean? You think that you've seen everything. And sure enough, you sit down with your wife, you're hanging out, and you look up at the screen while she's kind of wandering around. You go, hey, where the heck are you right now? And she goes, I'm over here. And she pulls up the map and shows me an area. And I'm like, how have I never seen this part of the map before? This is like a legit thing that happened to me just, 2 days ago. I had no idea. I'm like, I have never seen this area of the map. So I decided that the next time I played, that I wanted to just kind of mostly do some game chat. We're just doing game chat today. We're just kind of talking about stuff, not particularly about anything important. This is mostly just a conversation for the stream chat. Not necessarily, hey, this is where you go to do this, guys. Tune in next time. It's not that kind of thing. This is more of a community day. You know what I mean? I feel like, yeah, the Hebrew region, yeah, there's some cool stuff up there. It's like, but I feel like after, today, it's been kind of tough on me. I'm going to be talking about life. We're going to be talking about friendships and relationships probably a little bit. I'm hoping that I can get Ducky in here. Things are tough sometimes for people. I'm an adult. I got 3 kids. Got a lot going on in this world. So that being said, let's get the intro started. Let's get into the game.
Open your eyes. Wake up, Link. Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Probably include something that has like a little piece of the Master Sword part from the last stream, but we'll keep it here for now. It's no big deal. Doing the stream, maybe make my wife a little bit jealous today. She loves yes, I love it. I love the intro too. It's these take a lot of time. Well, they don't take a lot of time. Let me put it this way. They don't take me very long to do, but it takes a lot of time to think about. Like, because I'll sit up all night and I'm like, how do I, like, what cuts? A cut of doing what? Like, what moments? Because I can hear it in my head in rhythm and in beat with the music that I pick. You know what I mean? So, like, depending on what I'm doing, it's, so anyway, it just, it's a lot of fun. I love every opportunity or any excuse to use my Photoshop skills now that I've kind of separated myself from the art world. I have been kind of looking into some jobs lately, guys. Potentially getting myself back into photography. I swore that I never would, but never say never. Between some family issues with some extended family members that needed our help, they kind of blasted through some of our savings, pretty much all of it. And then the economy taking an absolute just nosedive, swan song into the freaking, it's not even into the ocean. It's like there's asphalt reinforced with spikes and metal that's painted to look like water, and the economy just did a freaking nosedive right into it. And I gotta say, like, as an actual parent that has, that my wife and I, we have like a budget, and we actually look anytime anything changes in price. Chicken nuggets price goes up. Those dino nuggets, they shoot up at all in price. Oh my God. Like, we can feel it right away because we're very big on budgeting. We're very big on keeping things real and keeping it tight. And we had a plan, and boom, just absolutely just wrecked. So I'm looking at maybe even doing like just a part-time gig, looking at some game stores that are kind of in the area, something that kind of keeps me in this space. I don't know if I want to go full ego again, because I'm very good at what I do when it comes to art and photography. I've been doing it for like literally decades and decades now, to the point where I don't know if I want to bring myself back to that headspace. I'd almost rather just like, hey, yeah, check it out, this is a cool video game and stuff like that. So we're going to think about this a little bit more, and I'm kind of putting the feelers out there. So I just want to let you guys know I'm not going to stop streaming no matter what. Even if I got a full-time gig, I was still going to be making sure to do some streaming in the evening time, my time, and definitely we'll try and find a way to get some of that in on the weekends. But I just wanted to kind of throw it out there. You know what? And I got to tell you right now, Rubber Ducky, I've thought a lot about that. It's definitely tough. It's definitely tough. I would love to do that. I would love to do something where I'm teaching people about the passion of the art of photography. There is a really good streamer out there, and I've been watching him since like 2009, 2008. When I was back like in the height of my career. He was a fantastic streamer. He actually did a show called The Art of Photography, and he's very good. And I've had several interactions with him over the years. And I've collaborated with him on some things like a long time ago. But his name is Ted Forbes. If you guys want to check him out, if you want to learn about photography, he's probably already done a video on it. But eventually I do think I might, it's something I was actually thinking about, maybe even doing like my own series, having like basic, like a small cut, like a 2-3 minute cuts here and there of like some tricks and tips. And this is how you get the light to look, because most people, when they take pictures, they see a scene and they take a picture, and the picture that you have is almost never what it is that you saw in your head when you took that shot. And I'm actually very good at teaching people how to make what they see turn into the final product. So throw that out there. Ted Forbes is awesome because he was one of the few people like myself that was pushing shooting on film, not just digital. He also shoots digital, but really understanding the essence of the art of light is really intertwined with understanding the film process. So anyway, that's enough about absolutely nothing to do with Breath of the Wild, guys, but I wanted to kind of throw it out there. We're talking about crazy stuff today. So let's pop off the text. Let's pop off the background image. And what were we doing? Right? You're like, that's basically the definition of photography. Kids have been playing some interesting. What have my kids been playing? Mario Maker 2. I know they were playing that earlier. I just like, save your game. 5 minutes. I'm going to come in, just turn it off no matter what you're doing. Save it. And they didn't. So I was like, well, sucks to be you guys. Live and learn, baby. They're all in there crying and weeping over each other because they're supposed to be looking for a library book that they lost. They throw their stuff around all milli vanilli, as I say. What's up? Hello. Whatever your name is, I can't pronounce that. That's some squigglies. No offense if that's legit, like, I don't mean to be like insensitive culturally or something, but I'm like, right, what do we call you? Ducky's on it. She's like, what do I call you? Otherwise, I'm just going to call you Squiggles. I think that'll be your nickname. If you don't have them, I would just call you Squiggles. Oh, it's Japanese? What is that, like hiragana? Katakana? I can't read that, though. So, okay. Jumping all in this, and we're going in the 1UPdaddy profile, 1UP family. All right, and I'm playing today. What are we going to play in? Honestly, I think maybe I'll just play in normal mode. I'd rather just play in normal mode. That way, if I get anything, like upgrade stuff or whatever, I'd rather do it in normal mode. It's more fun for me. What's happening? As I said before, there's like, now that I've done all 120 shrines, you also understand my English? Fantastic. That's fantastic. I was saying this with Ducky kind of offline. I'm like, listen, obviously, so Squiggle's okay. That's fantastic. You're like, yeah, it's great. I like it. Squiggle. We were talking about master mode. We were talking about doing different things to kind of like up the difficulty level of playing or whatever to make it. Honestly, I don't find that in these games it's important to find ways of creating new challenge for myself. When I am done with everything here, because I have done all 120 shrines in master mode and in normal mode, and now I've done the Trial of the Sword. I guess in the Champions Ballad in both playthroughs, master mode and normal mode, I really would rather just take some time and do what's really hard, which is learn more about the beauty of this game. Because I really do feel like a lot of people don't see that. They call it, there's like an expression, you can't see the forest through the trees. And that's really like the look around, like smell the roses, like really like recognize that this game is more than just a series of challenges and shrines, that there is a beauty, there is an essence to this game that I think a lot of people are missing. A lot of people don't understand that it is not just about how can you do this, can you do that. It's, have you experienced this feeling? How many sunrises have you just sat and watched playing this game? My wife and I were exploring the other day and we were discovering areas that we felt that we'd never been. I'm like, do you remember this? She's like, no. She's like, I've never even seen this place. We've done the shrine. At one point we must have seen it, because we said like originally we did like pretty much all the Koroks, I think. And we did the compendium and all this stuff. Like, so we've done stuff before. You know what I mean? But really, like, when we were doing it, we had the mask on, the Korok mask, and we're just like running around. Oh, it's going off. Let's go. Okay, go straight. And we're just going for it. But we weren't actually stopping and like going, oh my God, do you see this place that we're standing right now? These developers are freaking genius with what they've done here. It's not like some places in this map that has no purpose other than to just be beautiful. So, right. Well, think about it exactly, Bolts. It's like, what universe would you like to be in? If you died and you got, like, I don't know what religion we're talking about here. Some people would say it's kind of like that movie, What Dreams May Come, or whatever. Like, if you were to paint your own afterlife, what would it look like? And I know the graphics aren't like crazy awesome in this game compared to like the photorealistic PC or whatever, or PlayStation 5 graphics or Xbox XS. But think about it. I mean, what really? Wow, as I'm like running up the wall, just like standing up here. Let me see. Just like look around. Like, look at this. When I'm here and I'm hanging out with my wife, or we're like in our room, you look up and I'm like, oh, I know where that mountain is. Like, oh, I know that there's like rocks up there. There's like a really interesting guy standing over there, or, oh, there's the bird over in Rito. It's like everything that you see in this game is like a memory. Like I almost know Hyrule better than the town I grew up in. I was an Uber driver a couple years ago, which is not necessarily a good way to make money, by the way. And I did pretty constant driving, barely break even on some occasions. But either way, I drove all over San Diego County, all over. And I'm like, this place has almost as many memories for me as the place I grew up, went to high school in, married my wife, like all this stuff. So anyway, let's look around. we've pretty much got nothing but time and opportunity here. But first thing we're going to do, you guys know what's up. Here we are. Fully powered Master Sword is beautiful. Even though I paid for these trees, I paid for this landscaping, but I always cut them down. Let's do Amiibo! Let's get some Amiibo. Oh, Squiggles, don't leave. I didn't mean for that. Give me, like, right out in English numerals, if you could, homie, what you want me to call you. I was only saying that to be, you know, a joker. If I offended you, of course, I didn't mean to. I did say it all in good fun. Even though, honestly, that's a pretty dope nickname. Somebody called me Squiggles. Well, somebody called me Squiggles, but what do you mean by that, boy? What's that supposed to mean? Squiggles. But we love you, and I appreciate you coming by, buddy. All right, so let's do them. Of course, it's raining. Thank God. I must have known I was planning on climbing something eventually here. All right. So first, we're going to start with Amiibo. We are going to start with King K. Rool. King Cruel, or King K. Rool. From DK64. A fantastic game. I was really hoping that this game was going to come to the Nintendo Switch Expansion Plus. It's a fantastic game. Obviously, that's the Amiibo for Smash, but the game is really a lot of fun. My wife and I beat it. We had it emulated on an Amazon Fire tablet. I side-loaded... what was the emulator for that? There's a bunch of different Nintendo 64 emulators out there, and I did a side load where you go in and you turn off, like, loading apps from outside or unknown sources or whatever in your settings menu, and then you actually sideload the APK file, and so you can actually have it in there. And so I sideloaded this really good emulator, and we played it with my Nintendo. What is it? This is the. Oh no, that's not it. The 8-bit dough. It's the Super Nintendo looking one with the analog sticks. It's a really nice. I think I have it in my bedroom. But anyway, we played it. We beat the whole game. It's a fantastic game. I really hope that they bring it to Switch with good controls. So we have here Ryu from, that's right, Street Fighter 4. Street Fighter 4. A fantastic game. Fantastic game. I now have Street Fighter 4 on Xbox 360. Loaded it up, realized that I am very rusty and trash, and was not able to pull off even the most basic of techniques. Very much embarrassed myself in front of my nephew. Thank you for being patient, Mr. Luke. We have Lucas. Speaking of Luke, here's Lucas. Lucas is from Mother 3. Nintendo, come on. Give me Mother 3 in Link's Awakening art style. Translated into English, that would be amazing. Alright, let's get it. Yeah, it's a great game. And it got it for Xbox 360. It was like $14 or something like that, which is kind of expensive for an Xbox game. But my son and I traded in a bunch of like GameCube games and stuff that we weren't playing anymore. So I was like, you know what, I really want this one. He wanted a couple different games. I think he got like Uncharted 4, because he has the first 3 through PS4. I was thinking of getting Shadow of the Colossus, because a couple of you guys have recommended that game to me. We still have a little bit of store credit, so I'll think about it. Was hoping to bump into Samurai Showdown on PS4, but that game is pretty much dead. So we have Duck Hunt Dog and Duck, and absolutely do not expect to see bird legs and chicken wings, even though it would be funny. Nintendo could be funny. They could have all this. They have all this opportunity for humor, and they just completely blow it. Let's see. I hope I can get back into it. Here we go. Blue Yarn Yoshi from Yoshi's Woolly World. Oh, thank you. I'll check that out. I always love getting messages from Ducky. He's fantastic. Those of you who can't tell from the little icon of the wrench, Ducky is the moderator, so please always be polite to her. She is a very sweet person and is just trying to look out for the stream and make sure that everybody stays kind and keeps it clean. So definitely always be respectful of her, and I will be respectful of you. So now the first Legend of Zelda. This is Ganondorf from Twilight Princess. I'm planning on playing Twilight Princess on the Wii at some point. It's a fantastic game. Whoa. Is it just me, or does it seem like this sword is hitting a little harder? right? I don't know. It's like the whole screen kind of shook for a second when I whacked the barrel with that thing. That looked awesome. Ooh, a ruby. Hello. All right, this one is not super spectacular, but we have Breath of the Wild Link with Ancient Arrow, Champion's Tunic, and of course the Traveler's Sword and Shield. Why not? Yeah, from 3060, it's like literally doubled its power. That's pretty amazing. I think it's worth it. Bomb arrows. The other game I was thinking about playing was I haven't played it in a year now, and I did the end of the game off stream because originally I was going to put it behind a paywall, which was really stupid of me. I had like no audience. Like, why would you do anything behind a paywall? But I was going to stream the original Legend of Zelda and do like one or two temples a day, or one or two dungeons, I guess is what they were called back then. Talking about like strategy on the original Legend of Zelda for the NES. There's like 1,000 different ways of getting your hand on this game. Whether you have a Game Boy Advance, an emulator, I have every single version of the game I think that exists because I love it. The original is fantastic. Also, A Link to the Past, I have it on Super Nintendo. I have it emulated. I have it for the Game Boy Advance, and I have, it's like I have it every different way also. It's a fantastic game. It's simple and it's easy to get. And if you have a cell phone that's a smartphone with Google Play Store, you can absolutely get an emulator for free, and the file size is literally just a few megabytes, not gigabytes, a few megabytes, like 5 to 7 like megabytes. I could almost just text message it to you, or I could drop the file. Not that I would, because that would not necessarily be legal, but like you could almost like just message it to somebody. That's how small the file is. So last but not least, my favorite amiibo. This is the best one that I feel like that I have. We have Toon Link from Phantom Hourglass, or which is one of my personal favorites. But then we also have from Wind Waker. It's from Wind Waker Instant. But I like Phantom Hourglass. I broke my leg years ago and was laid up in bed for almost 6 months. I couldn't really walk. I broke my femur and fibula, my tibia, broke off 36 pieces of bone the first time, I think 7 or 8 the second time I did it, ripped off my patella, destroyed my meniscus and all the tendons around it, and I couldn't walk for a while. Got really fat because I broke my back and my arm at the same time. So I got like really overweight after being a martial artist for over 17 years, and I got depressed. Doctor said I wouldn't walk right again. And I got Phantom Hourglass. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Look at this. Look at that. Look what just happened with the light. You don't create light like this without having spent hours staring at the light. Man, it's about to get crazy dark up in this piece. All right, so let's see. So here's a good example. Let's go here. What's your news, Bolts? You got good news? What does that mean? Good news. Speaking of good news, I'm about to crack my pomegranate and dragon fruit sparkling water. Even though it's a little warm, it's not bad. It's a little cold. I am most certainly freezing off my giblets. I don't know if that's necessarily good news, but congratulations. I'm going to say right now, for the record, I know that a lot of you are going to disapprove of my saying this, but I don't approve, personally. I'm not a big fan. I'm glad that you have it because you want it and good for you. But I don't approve personally of emulation of currently covered games or currently supported games. And so I'm glad that you have it because I know you want it. I know a lot of people want it. A lot of people like to mod stuff or whatever. But my personal opinion is that it's not particularly cool for currently supported games and systems. Oh, that's very sweet. I just checked the message. That is very sweet. Thank you very much. Right? I'm like, hold on, I'm gonna give myself to a safe place here. So you notice the shrine thing's going off, right? But it's not the shrine thing. It's not the shrines. A lot of people forget. You don't have to get into any foolishness. I did a short video on this the other day, kind of a little tongue-in-cheek, poking fun at all the videos that are floating around. There's literally like 1,000 videos on how to get unlimited this or unlimited that. And I was poking fun at it a little bit because right now you can tell it to search for whatever. Now, we haven't done a lot of compendium photography in this run, apparently. But you can tell your Sheikah slate to search for whatever the heck you want if you've taken a picture of it. And right now we have it set to rare or deposit. This is a part of the map that I'm pretty much never go to. Why? Well, there's no shrines down here. No shrines at all. Maybe a Korok seed. Maybe, but I don't think so. But look at this area. We're getting close. There it is. Look at all that. Looks like we're about to come up on a blood moon, folks. Let's answer this question right now. So everyone always says, oh, you want it all to reset, you just need a blood moon. I'm like, well?
The blood moon rises once again.
The blood moon rises once again. Please be careful, Link. All the crazies are out. Huh. It's not there. Interesting. So it's not necessarily the blood moon. The blood moon is part of it. But the reality of it is a certain amount of time needs to have passed in the game more than anything. So you can have a blood moon. It doesn't reset all the good stuff that you're looking for. The blood moon just happens to reset around the same amount of time. So if, say, I waited till right now and broke up all that ore and took the ore, and then there was a blood moon, or then there was, like, at the time of the blood moon, right before the next blood moon, that stuff will have respawned, essentially. just takes time. Same thing like with the hardy durian trees. If you go back too soon, there won't be any hardy durians on the hardy durian trees. Or if you wait long enough, there'll be 2 hardy durians, or only 1, depending on like the amount of time that's passed. So you just have to kind of, you know, keep patient. This, full disclosure, I knew this kind of area was over here because this is the area I was talking about. Okay, guys? I was watching my wife play. She was just exploring. This is like our favorite thing to do, just kind of wander around and explore. And she just kind of went up this coastline here. She's like, I've never really like gone past this coastline. You know what I mean? Like, why do it? We've already got all 120 shrines. And there's no more shrines to look for over here. And as she was getting this chest, she turned around slowly. And I was like, oh my god. There's like a whole little cave in here with a bunch of stuff. Never would have seen it. It's absolutely insane to me. Where'd it go? Another piece of plan. There it is, up on the wall. Look at this. Oof. That's some cash money, baby. You little turd. Burst. I guess I'll pick up your gets and your pieces. Anyway, so this game is definitely... It's got more to offer than just the standard stuff. You know what I mean? It's not just, oh look, there's this, or there's this shrine. It's not the sum of its challenges. There's so much more to it. And I just want to point out to people that I think that they should keep that in mind when playing games. Hey. Oops. Probably help if I had full health. And in fact, it doesn't look like it's super cold anymore either. So I can put my outfit back on, which gives you a little extra bump. The beam is a little bit more powerful when you do it this way. My children sound like they're in the process of potentially murdering each other soon. Which is nice. I'm like, you guys have things that you need to do. I'm like, alright, well, we'll kill each other rather than get that done. Ooh, they're yelling. I can hear them, man. My little Grayson, he starts yelling at Ian like that. It's like, uh-oh. Someone's gonna get knocked the hell out. You guys being good, baby Gray? You need to be nice, Angel. That boy. He's a little bruiser too, man. He doesn't mess around. My phone is telling me that there's motion at my front door, but more than likely it's probably just the leaves on my tree blowing to and fro. Gotta ride this goat. Maybe that's what I'll do too. So I'll do a permadeath, which I know I said you don't need to like make the game more complicated. Here I am, like let's make it more complicated, but not artificially so. What I would do is I would have it be a permadeath run, and maybe we'll do like a vegetarian thing. That might be kind of cool. Hello, mate. Guy's like, who's this guy? He's like, I've been freaking swimming in this circle like forever. For 100 years I've been swimming in this circle. Never seen you in these parts before. Oh look, we're like a couple hundred yards away from our original location. And we're coming across some more rare door. It's like, hello! Good day to you! What kind of weapons do we have? What do we even have? Did he see that? He did not. Is that a cave? No? Okay. Right? Just a few, like, because honestly, all the best meals have nothing to do with meat. I don't think I use meat for anything. And you can't. If you want to waste your meals. But I'd rather wait. Oh, I'm fighting back a yawn. I'm fighting it back. Oh, man. Just follow the yellow brick road. Let's see. Whoops. Uh-oh. Okie dokie. What's this area down below? Yeah, look at this. This path I just went on just now. Never been this whole stream. I have not been this way. I have not explored any of this. So this is more or less my first time coming through here. I've done all 120 shrines. I've done all 120 shrines. But look at all of this area that hasn't been explored.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
Huh, you don't say. Wow, talk about being close. There we go. Yeah, haha. Ba-da-da-ba-da-da-bum. Yeah. I don't see it. Weird. There it is. There it is. Yes. Look at that. A little bit of amber herd. Amber and some T-Boz. Really? I'm already on to another section with it. Wait, is that? It totally is. This is straight up Hinox. Or a Talus, rather. Not good. Here, try this on for size. Uh-oh. Aw. Ooh. How about that? Look at all these gems. Oof. We got opal for days again, baby. Yeah. Let the grip of opals. About to get everybody hooked on this. So we very recently had swapped out all of our gems for cash. Hello, goo man. Sweet boys, I hear you running around. Did you find your library book? I got away with murder on that one. It's an interesting face. High five, my brother. No? Okay. Looks like I didn't find any of that in this playthrough. What the heck? This is weird. Oh. I'm like, why isn't this working? Didn't have to go far. There we go. We're not even in what you would call a traditional, like, ore area. Like Eldin or, you know what I mean? Like, the Eldin Mountains, this whole area, you would expect to find a bunch of ore. The Hebra Mountains, you would expect to find a bunch of ore. For sure. An ore for sure. Oops. Of course, rock salt. What was I thinking? Well, let's not do this. Really? Alright, here we go. Trying to turn around here. What is it, Gray Baby?
Oh,
What's up, Bubba?
oh, this. Yeah.
Alright. Ooh. Something I have not seen. Should totally look around, guys. Look around sometime. Yeah, haha. Nice. Yeah, haha. Excellent. Thanks. Oh, blew that one. Whoa. This is cool. Alright. My wife was saying she found some, like, on the tops of some palm trees, things like that, too. So you gotta always keep your eyes out. Anyway, so I'm not really sure what game to play next, guys.
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
I have a lot of different potential games to play, but I want to keep it lively. Would like to make sure that we still have some Star Wars going. I want to make sure, you know, we have some Zelda happening, some Star Wars happening, but then, like, there's a lot of other games to potentially be played. And I have many of them. See, I'm not trying to do this in the rain. So that tree. Sorry. I don't know why that was so satisfying. Oh, stupid. Like, for some reason, I got way too much pleasure out of that. Alright. Here's something else. Look at this. Just look at the... Look underwater. This game desperately needed an underwater area. I really hope that the next game has a vast underwater explorable region. Nice. Nice. Yep, yep. I gotta find the picture of the Korok mask that I made for my son. My 8-year-old son wanted to be Link for Halloween, and I made him. And we bought. I'm so young. I bought the costume for him, but instead of being like a regular costume, we also purchased, or in addition to that, like we got the Hylian shield, Master Sword, the Link costume. But he wanted to be Link from Breath of the Wild with this outfit and the Korok mask. Hey fellas. What a be? Nice. Whoa. They straight up have some sheep penned in over here. Huh. Come on, everybody come with me. Come on. Well, ain't that a bee? I was hoping that that was going to blast him backwards. Oh, this is that mission. The sheep rustler mission. Oh, I know what this was for. Okay. I had not done this. Stupid spear. Alright, little homies. You're free. You're free! I totally forgot all about that. That's hilarious. It's been so long since I've done all those little side quests. There's the enhanced one. There we go. And sweet. Let's pick up our check, shall we? All right. So the sheep rustlers, that is a mission that you get early in the game. That's like a really early mission, guys. And I believe you have to be like right over here. I think these are the people that give it to you. It's really close, actually. Let's see. All right. Here we go. Head it back up. There's a door open. Really? Baby girl, come on. You guys stop it. There we go. There's another one. My wife had said that she had done a stone talus over in that area before. That's probably the one she was talking about.
Urbosa's fury is ready.
Because we did the monster medallions or whatever. So that makes sense. Like, I think I beat that guy. I don't remember finding him. I remember her being like, hey, kill this guy real quick. And she's handing me the controller. I'm like, all right. So apparently that's not waterfall-y enough. Okay. Huh. Let's get up the side of the mountain then. Well, look it. probably not break it that way. All right. Where am I now? Random place. Look, a hardy radish. This is an early area, by the way.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
Two hardy radishes. So that's enough sunshrooms to make a full meal of it. Stanola.
Oi!
Oi!
Ugh.
You want some deer?
Ugh.
That's the lady I'm looking for. That's me. What are we getting? Nice milk. And some very Ocarina of Time vibes on that one. Awesome. So we just did a full loop. From Hateno all the way around in this area and all the way back up manually back to where we started. Without really much teleporting other than just to the one shrine. But we never even went to the top of the mountain. We mostly just hugged the sides here. It's absolutely crazy to me. I'm a little curious. I'm a little curious. Getting kind of tired. Got to start doing prep for dinner soon. I started late today. I'm sorry, guys. I know I did. But, you know, it's been a lot going on. I've been looking into Amazon Associate Program so that I can kind of create a way for people that are already buying games to maybe help me out, help the stream out a little bit by having it available on my website. So, like, for example, if you know someone who's looking to buy a game for the Switch or the PlayStation or the Xbox, I'm going to try and have links available for those games on my website. So that way I get like a referral thing every time somebody buys a game. I don't know. It might work. Yeah, it's something, right? Scream for wrestling, huh? Good to see you. How you doing? We just exploring around. How are you doing today? Just flying. Nice. You know what? Let's just do this one. They do have the proper saddle. Ooh, that's cooking up pretty quick. Ooh. I'm not gonna make it. Okay. That's why we did that. I figured that I wasn't gonna make it. Noah makes their first jump. Sometimes we do. But that time I had a suspicion. It's too easy, it's too simple. There had to be more to it. Let's swap out our shields. Eesh. Oh, my shields are really good. I will show you right where to go. The travel medallion is right here in the Lomai Labyrinth maze, or whatever, the Lomai Labyrinth. Once you complete this shrine, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about in a minute. There's like a little hole that opens up in front of it. You have to jump down in there and take out these guardians. I'll show you in a second. That's not working at all. Nope. Oh, man. So we're going to need to have some crack. What do we need? Like, what's the problem? What's the sitch? Oh, wait. Yeah. That's what we got to do. Man, he is not really moving super fast. Okay. Here we go. Oh! Oh, I did it, but I'm gonna die. That was crazy. That was so close. Oh, that was nuts. That was nuts. So this is the spot that I'm at. I shouldn't have teleported to here. I should have teleported where I was going to go next. But I'll show you where it's up. I think this is the single most, like, there's several different things that are really valuable to have from the DLC, and it is a DLC item. One of them is this mask, Majora's Mask. If you wear this mask, bad guys, for the most part, there's a handful that will, but most of them, like Moblins, Bokoblins, all those guys, they won't really mess with you. Guardians still will, for the most part. Lionels still will if you linger for too long. But Octos will, Choo-Choos will, and Keese will. But all the other normal bad guys, and there are more of those than anything. Oh, you can't get the DLC? I understand. Money's the thing. Money exists. If you ever do get a chance to get the DLC, though, I'm showing you where to go. It's right here. After you complete this shrine in the labyrinth, you find the shrine. You go... Actually, you know, we'll just use this one. Because most people can get this pretty easily. Oh wait, I already had that one activated. Bring it, guys. Oof, they broke my shield. It broke my shield. Not cool, man. Not cool at all. So, it's right here. Now, obviously, I've already picked it up, so it's not actually here now. But you would come right to this spot, and there'd be a chest here. And inside the chest would be that wonderful item. Pretty cool. If it's not there, which I think it is, if it's not there, it's in one of the areas in the middle. Don't forget, you want to do the Tarrytown grind, the Tarrytown side quests, because you want to be able to purchase a new Hylian shield if and when the one that you have breaks. I don't believe it takes the same damage if you parry attacks with it. No. What do we got here? Look down here. I got 6 giant ancient cores. There's more where that came from. Dang, dude. Going through the trial of the sword is worth it, I guess, man, because this sword has been going for days. I have not hit the end of this thing yet. It breaks so, or it runs out of breaks. It doesn't break. It runs out of energy so easy. Right, here we go. And as a matter of fact, we're just going to teleport right to here. It's not a bad shield. It's actually, other than the Hylian shield, I'm going to say right now it's the best shield in the game. I know it doesn't have as many hit points, but that's not what it's all about, guys. It's not about that. It's about functionality. And functionally, it is the second best shield in the game. All right. Whoops. I should change my mind. Costs $1,000. 15 ancient springs, which are really easy to come by, as you can see. 1 giant ancient core and 10 ancient gears. Super easy peasy. We've got plenty of money. We can get 2 of these things if we want. But if you hold it, you don't have to parry it. The guardians will shoot at it, and it'll automatically just directly reflect it back at the guardian. So you don't even have to parry. It's super awesome. And especially in a pinch, when they're coming after you en masse like that, you want to have a good shield like that. Really? It's so passive aggressive. So there we go. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get another one. Apparently I'm having an issue with these things called doors. Sweet. Made the exchange. We're good to go. Thank you. Yay, I made it this time. So there we go. And they're 70s. So they're not the best. Obviously, I have other shields that are way better as far as hit points are concerned, but those ones don't direct it back. What's up, Skittery? You're new? Well, welcome. I appreciate you coming by. Everybody that's new, welcome. We're about to go do a Ganon fight. I will probably start doing that again soon here at the end of the stream. I do all kinds of different like challenges and quests all the time, so please, if you're interested in all that kind of stuff, throw me a sub. I hit the notification bell because I want you guys to communicate with me live. I like the live interaction. Ducky, Rubber Ducky is my moderator. She's legit. She's super nice. She's also a big fan of the game. We've got a bunch of regulars that come in here. Everybody's got tips. Everybody's trying to help each other out. We're all learning together. This is my 9th playthrough. I'm going to be beating... I've done all 120 shrines here, and I'm going to be redoing this all soon. Ooh, wolvies. I know you all do. Ooh, the wolves don't die from that. I guess your one buddy can run home. You tell them about me. Here. That's right. I just ate your 3 brothers right in front of you. I'm not fooling around. Anyway. At one point, I was beating Ganon at the end of every stream, just for funsies, on my original playthrough. And all of my new subs, I kind of let you guys kind of debate amongst yourselves as to what outfit I should wear. If you don't really care, then it's no big deal, but I like to make it available. Some people don't get all the different outfits and stuff like that. Ooh. Okay, that didn't work. That's funny. I'm all about to do like Rivali's Gale. So right now I have the Sheikah Slate earmarked to search for Ancient Ore. Which is better, Ancient Armor or Barbarian Armor? Uh-oh. No. Oof. I guess it depends on what you're good at. Frankly, I don't really like the Ancient Armor or the Barbarian Armor. As far as like what it's good for, the Ancient Armor is probably better technically. I think the best outfit, honestly, in the whole game, put very simply, is this outfit right here. This is the best outfit, in my opinion, in the whole game. This is the one you want. Now, I will say this, obviously, you get it after beating all 120 shrines, and at that point, you've already done all the challenges. Whoa! But better than all of it is Majora's Mask, really. How dared you step to me, son? The hero of time, baby.
Is now ready to
You
roll.
messing with me. Alright. Trying to find that ore, and of course, as soon as I'm like, hey, let's climb the side of this mountain, it starts raining. I feel like it has this sensor in it. They killed him with their... Oh no! Did you die? Give me your guts. Alright, here we go. It's over here. It was. Come on. So every time you hit the beep, since I've done all the shrines, it's actually for the ore. Tomorrow's Saturday, so I might not be streaming because it's Saturday. If I do, I'll probably play a little bit of Fortnite. I'm trying to figure out what game to play next. I just beat Battlefront 2 story mode, and obviously I've beaten this game a bunch of times. Oops. My goodness, there's just ore everywhere. Ocarina of Time, huh? I'm not really a big fan of playing it not on the 3DS, to be honest with you. I love the game on the 3DS, but once you play Ocarina of Time on the 3DS, you're kind of like, I'm actually playing Skyward Sword with my wife right now. We just, what was it? Well, like, not right now. It's the second sword power-up. The second power-up, it's pretty good. For the sword. So it's like, it's pretty far in. It's like a little over the third of the way in the game. It's pretty good. It's a great game. Ocarina of Time, I think I did pretty well. I've beaten it several times. I beat it on the N64 a long time ago, and then I've beaten it several times on the 3DS, which I really like it on the 3DS. And then, but that's the thing, I got spoiled, and so then I played it on the Switch, and I was like, wow, these controls are trash. I hate it. Hate it on the Switch. It's terrible. A lot of people do. I'm not saying it to be a snob. I'm just saying it because it's just so much easier to play on the 3DS. And I just love the graphics more. I feel like if they made the buttons mappable, and I could map my buttons out for Ocarina of Time, I think I would like it a lot more. And I think if they gave me the upgraded graphics, which are significant... God, look at the graphics in this game. If they gave me the upgraded graphics for the 3DS on the Switch, I think I'd be really, really stoked with it. But once you kind of like go down that road, it's hard to go back, and that's why I have a hard time with that game. I would much rather play Wind Waker on the GameCube or on the Wii U, or play Twilight Princess on the Wii, and play that game play Ocarina of Time on the Switch. Just full disclosure, I would really, really much rather play those, for sure. Just because it's so clunky, and you get used to playing. I will say this: Skyward Sword's controls are kind of similar in how you use these shoulder buttons to kind of reorient yourself as you run. You know what I mean? To like lock yourself forward so you can see straight. But not having this C stick, the C in C stick stands for camera. Like that's what it was designed for. And so on the N64 controller, it was 4 directional buttons. And so if you wanted to like look around in a game, you would press one of those buttons and it would allow your character to look in one of those different directions. And then they later translated it to a second analog stick, which is now the C stick. And once you have that, it's really hard to go back to not having it. And then also the aim assist that you get in the 3DS is pretty tough. Like just being able to do this for like the fine tune, it's pretty sweet. But that's my piece on it. I have actually played some, so you can see me struggle, and I do struggle. I'm really good at these games, but I was struggling really hard playing it because my brain kept wanting the controls to be different. And so I kept getting killed, like frequently, playing Ocarina of Time. I was getting killed like a lot because when you use the C stick in Ocarina of Time, it doesn't control the camera. The shoulder buttons control the camera. And so what I was doing was with what you have assigned to the C stick, if you hit like left or right, what it does is it takes out a different item in the inventory. So like whether it be the Deku stick or the Deku nuts or, a bomb or whatever, I'd be in the middle of a fight and I'd be trying to like look around, and instead I'm putting my sword away, putting my shield away, and pulling out a stick, or then pulling out my Deku nut. And then the guy's like, boom, boom, and I'm dead. And I was like, oh, okay, that's getting old. Sneak attack. Inappropriate, sir. Inappropriate. I was in the middle of talking to my friends, Bobkin. We were having a conversation, and they just rudely interrupted me. You got money? You got a check? You gonna pay me for this or what? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You blame your sister? Like it's her fault. Wait, what do you mean truffles? Truffles? What truffles? There's truffles? Man. Ooh! Dude, what's happening here? This escalated super quick. Oh, dude, you guys did not just do this. Perhaps you didn't hear me when I said I was talking with my new friends. You guys are being, like, hella rude, okay? Can you climb up this hill? Ooh. Look, it's our homie. I don't know if I've even really talked to him in this playthrough. Let's go see what's up. Shall we? Mr. Kilton. Chest. Nice, I'll take it. What's up, baby? Hey, hey. I got in a lot of fights. Zero glitching. I'm gonna jump on my soapbox for like 1 second here, Gittery. Just a tiny little moment, me on a soapbox, okay? Let me just say, I do not glitch. I do not cheat games. I do not try and fudge or whatever. I play games legit the way they were designed to be played. So you're not gonna see me doing some like overload in a stable or any such nonsense like that. I personally do not approve of it. I don't think that it's appropriate, and I don't particularly like encouraging others to do it, only because for a lot of these things, shock trapping is not a glitch though. That's a straight up mechanic of the game. That's straight up dope. And if you got skills and you could like, yeah, where you're throwing down like electric items with metal, and then like homies jump in and they're like, ah! And then they drop their weapons. Yeah, that's totally down. No, but I got those all from like getting in straight up fights and like fighting Lionels or, you know, whatever, like actually tracking them down. And also, if you take pictures of them and you want like another one in particular, you can tell your Sheikah slate to search for them, which is why I have my Sheikah slate searching for rare ore deposits, because I didn't want to have to do a rupee glitch, and I wanted more rupees, so now I got a bunch of rupees. Let's exchange for Mon. Yeah, let's do it. I don't need any of this jazz. Take them all. You shock them and then go to sleep, you'll get 30 weapons from them. Say, what now? Oh, I thought we were talking about something different. I thought you were setting up booby traps and having these guys chase you, and then you were shocking the items out of their hand. Well, I don't know if I approve of that particularly. It's not the same as like doing an overload, which I think is like pretty rough. Mostly because, like I said, if you make a mistake, not all of the glitches, but a lot of them, if you make a mistake, you could screw up your game save file. And I have seen plenty of disclaimers about that. And that is a real thing. And I put way too much time and effort into it. And honestly, I don't really need to. Right? I haven't done it, and I've got all these great weapons. And I've done it all on stream. None of the stuff that you see... Oops. None of the stuff that you see me doing here has been off stream. Now, I have a bunch of gameplays that I've done where I wasn't on stream. But everything that I have here, there's a video that you can go back and see how I got it. So, there's that. Let's get the monster... Get this monster stuff here. What are we saying? Yeah, baby. That's pretty cool. I mean, I could probably just get it. This is really creepy looking. I don't think I want any of that. Thank you. Thanks. God bless. Be good. Here, Chief. Alright, so let's go... Actually, let's go back to our house real quick. Look at the shadow perspective and how he disappeared. Like, you see his shadow actually disappear off the rock. That's so sick. That's some really good work. You know how much math in the algorithm has to be done to pull that off correctly? Really something special what these guys did with this game. That's why I'm upset that it's taken so long to get the sequel game. And like I said, you guys helped me get to 500 subs. I have a video locked and loaded that I'm ready to do. It's not really a done video. Like, I have all the footage cut together so that I can kind of like speak my theory on the final game. I will tell you why they call it Zelda. because the whole point of all the games is freeing Zelda from Ganon, and Zelda is the key. Princess Zelda is actually the key. If you notice, we don't actually beat Ganon. We don't beat him. It's Princess Zelda that actually does the heavy lifting at the very end. Like, we smack his butt cheeks around, that's for sure. You better believe that. We whoop his butt cheeks good. But it's actually Princess Zelda who gets it on. The Legend of Link, Breath of the Wild. Yeah, because frankly, it's about her and what she's up to. She's the actual key. But we have to free her. And the whole legend is about her and her relationship, because she's the heiress of the goddess, Hylia. She's actually from like the goddess bloodline. And so we have to like be the hero that steps in to free her. Now, did I do this right, or did I screw this up? I didn't. I did do it right. So what do we got in our inventory? We got our fully powered Master Sword and our Hylian Shield. So what are we thinking outfit-wise? What are we thinking outfit-wise? What do we want to wear to fight Ganon today? We're going to be the Nintendo Switch Super fan. We're going to fight Ganon as Ganon. Which is kind of cool. It's like a little insult. You could fight Ganon as Ganon. I don't like the barbarian armor. I just think it looks ridiculous, guys. It just looks ridiculous. I mean, look at him, for crying out loud. And what's with the handprint on his stomach, right? Isn't that a little awkward? Like, you can't do that kind of a handprint to yourself. So somebody had to like dip their hand in the paint and actually like touch him right there. And I feel like that's like that's a little naughty. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's a little rough. So I don't know how much. Yes, it is from the DLC. And as I was telling homie a little while ago, you get that from this temple right here. It's inside the. Why can't I select this? There's like a little tunnel, wind tunnel right in front of the shrine. So you walk out and there's like a little pillar of air coming out of this hole. You jump down in there and it's in there. I really don't like this outfit, like even in the slightest. It's pretty lame. You could beat him as the champion. Frankly, I think the best outfit though in the game is this. This is a fully powered up, level 4, Trousers of the Wind, with the now fully powered Master Sword, and the Hylian Shield. We got the Ancient Bow, with Ancient Arrows. I mean, this to me right here, this configuration is my absolute favorite version of it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Quick tip, though, for those of you who are interested and haven't done this shrine yet, I'm going to save you a little bit of time. So what you want to do when you walk in, you go straight to the end. There's a guardian who's chilling right here. This guy's going to give you a hard time. So you might want to like play like hide and seek with him around this pillar right here. And then all you do is you go up and then you drop down right here in this spot. See how there's like a little gap in the wall there? You just drop down right there. There's a little ladder or a little, steps to get up inside. And that's the quickest, fastest way to get in there to get to that spot. You don't have to go through any of the whatever, what have you, this, that, and the other. You just climb that wall. And if you don't have enough stamina to climb the wall, use what my favorite, and I'm really good at cooking. I got all the best meals. I got all the best meals. The greatest of all meals. You get the Hardy Durians. We'll give you these guys. And then you get the Endura Carrots. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I use all my Endura Carrot meals? I'm going to have to cook something real quick. Hold up. Oh, heck no, Bubba. Alright, we got one quick thing to do here before we do this thing. Let's go to Crackhead Village real fast, like. we're gonna get some more Endura carrots real quick. I'm gonna make these meals. You guys know that, right? You know the best meals, right? First of all, you get a piece of Farosh's horn for something that is on a timer, right? You go, you nail Farosh for a piece of his horn, and then that way, if you're cooking attack up, electrical resistance up, defense up, whatever you're looking for, it buffs it and makes it a 30-minute timer. So right off the bat, you want to make sure that you have a piece of Farosh's horn if you're doing something like that. I don't think it's necessary for the most part, because a lot of these fights you can beat getting like really fast. And so you don't really need to have it unless it's like a really tough, like if you're fighting a golden Lionel in master mode, I guess it does kind of come in handy, because that can take a minute. That actually is like, you got to bring your patience with it. Just in case there's some fairies. No fairies. Cool. There's another Endura carrot. And here's the other 2 Endura carrots. We're good to go. Beautiful, beautiful. You're so bad at cooking? Well, stick around for a minute. Hang tight. I got your back. Check this out. We got it. Super easy. Cooking, we make it complicated because we listen to what the developer said about it. Don't listen to them. They're like, oh, we want you to be able to throw a little saffron, throw little eggs in there, get some creme fraiche, be all Gordon Ramsay up in this piece. Or, no. Not necessary. Here's what you do. First of all, get yourself a good camera angle, because you got to look good while you're cooking. That's one of the most important parts here. And then secondly, make sure you're wearing a really cool outfit, because you want to look good while you're standing there cooking, right? Just a good camera angle so you can see how much you're enjoying cooking. It's important. Nextly, hardy durians. Hardy durians can be found in mass. You can get, if you have not done this yet, there should be about 32 of them there waiting for you. Teleport yourself over to the Faron Tower, hover over, kill the 2 Lizalfos that are standing right here, and then just go around this entire plateau. There's trees with hardy durians on them. There should be about 22 hardy durians here. Okay? Then climb this wall. There'll be a big Hinox sitting on this field. There'll probably be like another 10 hardy durians on trees out here as well. So just on this tiny little area from this tower you can teleport to, we're talking about 30 to 35 hardy durians. Okay? And the hardy durians are awesome because if you cook 5 of them, 5, it gets you 20 golden hearts. 20 golden hearts. So if you're very early on in the game and you only have like 7 or 8 hearts, you can almost max out your hearts super early in the game. So I don't need that. Obviously, I have all of the hearts that are available. So all I do is I just cook 2 of them. And even that's too much. With just 2 of these, we'll get you 8. I only need 2. So here, let's just cook 1. Full hearts with that 1 meal. Okay? So right off the bat, don't cook anything else with them. Don't throw a hardy durian and then a little bit of like, you know, sage or whatever. Just keep it simple. Keep it super, super simple. Same thing with any of them. So like all the different meals. So like say you've got these right here, zap shrooms, right? The zap shroom. Don't cook anything else with it. Just take 5 of these things. 3, 4, 5. Watch this. "12 minutes and 30 seconds of level 3. This is the meal that you want to eat right before you fight Thunderblight Ganon. You do the little shrine or the divine beast, you solve the puzzle, and it's like, okay, head down and put the Sheikah Slate in and activate the final terminal so that like Thunderblight Ganon shows up, right? Eat this meal right before you do that, and when he's throwing those thunderbolts at you and he's trying to electrocute you and he's dropping those metal pillars next to you, it literally does nothing. It doesn't phase you. It doesn't take even a quarter of 1 heart from you. It turns him into a big pussy cat, makes him like super easy to beat. then you can like not panic, take your time, grab those pillars out of the ground, put it right next to him. Just wait for him to do that zigzag thing. You just got to do that backflip when he does the flurry rush on you. You'll see. It's pretty cool. And I've totally done all this on stream. Like I said, if you sub and you go over to the playlist, you'll see all the champions ballot stuff. And I usually mark like, hey, this one was Thunderblight Ganon. And you can check out the video. And I like kind of talk just like this while I'm doing it. And so you can see my technique and all the issues that I had with it. The other part, here we go. This is the second most important meal. So the hardy durians are the most important. Okay, you can get these guys as well. Look at how many hardy radishes I have. Just cooking one of these will max out my hearts at this point. Okay, gives you golden hearts. But this right here is the second most important ingredient in the game. It's one of the hardest to find. You find them next to fairy fountains, okay, and in some fields. Okay, in Satori Mountain, there's just kind of like a couple patches. And I have a few videos where I talk about that. You take these, you take 5 of them. So you got to use them all. But check this out. It's especially handy when you're really low on stamina. Boom. It restores and overfills your stamina wheel. So I already have all my stamina wheels maxed out. That's 3 full stamina wheels. When you cook this, it makes you have 5 stamina wheels. Just you, yourself, and yourself. It's pretty amazing. I'd say it's probably one of the best, most OP things in the game other than the hardy durians. But like I said, all of these are the same way. Mighty bananas, you want to cook 5 of them. Don't cook one and then throw in a piece of meat and throw in an egg. I don't even need those other ingredients for anything. You just sell those things. Level 3, it ups your attack. Level 3, not level 1 or 2, level 3, it makes you super strong for 4 minutes and 10 seconds. You throw in a piece of Farosh's horn and you have that level 3 for 30 minutes. So if like you're going through like a gauntlet of some kind and you're doing a bunch of guys, you're doing a crawl, that's what's up. You want that. So anyway, that's basically the basics of cooking, okay? The basics. So what I'm going to do is come back over here, and what I did this all for is because I wanted this. I wanted to make sure I had full stamina wheels. I did the trial of the sword, all 3 trials, so my master sword is fully powered up. I have full hearts, full master sword, Hylian shields maxed out. I've got a few ancient arrows. I don't need that many. We'll be fine. Actually, and I'm not even going to use this. I think I'm going to use the lion bow. Quick tip also, if you've only got 4 arrows, but you have a 3-shot bow, I have 4 times 3. So I have 12 ancient arrows, not just 4 ancient arrows now. It's the way to like increase your inventory without having to actually buy more. So let's do this. We're going to finish this stream with fighting Ganon. And I'm actually going to save it right here too. And then that way, next time I do stream this, which will probably be Monday. Wait, what is Monday? It's Monday, it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'll try and find a day. You have 58 ancient arrows. Oh my god. Be careful using those, because then you don't get loot. Like, you want that loot. That's how I got all those weapons and shields and stuff. Honestly, you get the best weapons. The best weapon that you can get that's not the royal weapons. I like the... when I leave my teleport, I leave my travel medallion right here usually. Because I like to be able to just jump right in and beat the crud out of Ganon whenever I want. These ones right here are my favorite. The royal broadsword. And people are like, oh, but this one's got more hit points. Or this one's got more hit points. So this one goes, boom. 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 Like, that's how slow the attack is with these. Any two-handed weapon is super slow. Use these guys. They're easy to find. Hinoxes are all carrying them. This one's boom, boom, boom. So it's 36 times 3 versus 68 or 72 times 1. And we do the math on that. It's more. It's over 100 hit points and the same amount of time as you get 68 or 72. So it's actually a little bit better to have these guys. You want more of these. Anyway, we don't need that stuff. We got the Master Sword. Let's kill Ganon. Super duper awesome OP. Because I don't think I've beaten him with this fully powered Master Sword yet. So we're going to do this. Right now. Let's kill Ganon, guys. What do you say? Like I said, like, share, subscribe, follow, hit the notification bell, go to 1UPdaddy.com. support the stream. We will be streaming the sequel
I'm
next year
sorry.
when it comes out,
But my power isn't
and playing a
strong
bunch of
enough.
games in the meantime.
I can't hold.
Here we go. Here we go. So she's been holding them back this whole time. For 100 years. Dicky. It's all gooey. This is quite a fall. My neck. Look at this. Tell me this is not beautiful. Seeing him coming in, Master Sword, Hylian Shield. Shigeru Miyamoto said this outfit that you get here is supposed to be the original outfit from the original Legend of Zelda, which I will be playing very soon on stream, giving you the tips and tricks to beat the NES version of the game. It is an amazing game if you haven't. I recognize that music from my intro.
My moment has finally come. Brace yourself, Ganon, for the sting of my revenge.
All right. Nobody likes you, Rivali. You got too much sass in your heart. I gotta adjust my green screen levels. It's all like
We will not
the
fail.
green glow is making everything shimmer. The bottom of my hat that I designed is all green, like green screen too.
Let's go, little
It says Triforce
now.
in Japanese.
Open up
Good
wide,
old
Ganon.
dog.
100 years in the making. Hold on, princess. Our moment has arrived.
Hips for days, baby. That's what's up. She's kind of attractive. A little too much on the abs, though. It's kind of intimidating. I haven't had abs like that since I was like 20. Uh-oh. He kind of screams like a punk, right? He's all screaming. All right, let's do this. Oh, yeah, yep. You okay, Ganon? You don't look so good. Oh, man. Damn. Ooh. Well, I did miss. All right, all right. Oh, next phase? I know it's a stupid joke, but he's not just saying, he's super saying. What do you think? Whoops! Guess I didn't parry that. Oh, you gonna try to shoot me? Whoops. Do I have the super awesome shoot? This one right here, it's 1,000 rupees. Check this out. It's totally worth it. Oh wow, he didn't. Oops. I thought I could parry that, but I guess I can't. is my parrying game off? My parry game is way off today. Oof. This is not going well.
The root's protected. Now ready to roll.
That's what I was trying to do before, but I guess I didn't quite do it. Whoops. Ooh. That's so weird. This is a little funky this time. I don't even understand what's happening. This is bizarre to me. That's so weird. My timing is really off. I'm usually really good at parrying. I cannot. Hey, what's up, Traveler? I'm just having like a crazy hard time for some reason. My parrying game has been like way off today. There we go. Super easy. Oh, that's right. What's up, Emmett? Gosh, it's been a while, huh? There we go. Good lord. It's been a long time, Emmett. Major Wanker. Emmett came in just in time to watch me get aced out, man. I've been getting my butt kicked by Ganon today. After beating him probably 10,000 times, he got closer to like hurting me than he ever has on stream. This is like the hardest play of Ganon fight that I probably had since I started streaming this game. I don't know what the heck is wrong. Every time I hear the beat, there is a slight delay because I'm playing it through OBS, not through the Switch itself. I'm using a video capture card for the Switch, but my timing is usually better. Doesn't really matter. We beat him anyway. But the whole point is, like, I was definitely thrown off. All right. Let's jump out. Let's do this. So we have Princess Zelda's beautiful white horse with the royal saddle.
Ganon.
I'm not sure if I will be streaming tomorrow, to be honest with you. I usually don't stream on the weekends because I am an actual daddy. I got the kid thing to do over the weekends. But if you hit the notification bell, it'll let you know when I'm going live. So if I do the random streams over the weekend, you'll get the heads up. And I usually just stream Fortnite with my audience, with my chat. So you guys can like reach out if you guys want to play Fortnite with me. We can play that together. And then I'll probably be back on Monday and do at least a brief stream on Monday of Breath of the Wild and some other stuff probably too. But I try and make myself available. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it, Skittery.
Face of evil. Link, you may not yet be at a point where you have fully recovered your power.
Yes, I've got all my memories. And I've fully recovered all my power. No problem, of course, anytime. Okay, so now we are officially the fully realized Link. Okay, we've got the Bow of Light, the fully powered... I did the final trials and master, or the trial of the sword, and the Hylian shield, and Princess Zelda's horse, and the level 4 tunic, cap, and trousers of the wild. Like, literally, in my opinion, this is the ultimate config. Now, you normally would give Princess Zelda's horse Endura carrots, but we're out of Endura carrots. Because I use them to show you that meal, so don't worry about that. If you give the horse Endura carrots, you get a couple extra spurs. And then if you have the Guardian armor for the horse, or the ancient armor, the ancient bridle and saddle,
The roof protection is now ready to roll.
it gets you, I think, like 3 extra as well. So you can get almost up to 10. I did 10 full spurs for Princess Zelda's horse, which is awesome. Like, legitimately awesome. You're doing a great job, girl. You're doing a great job. Alright, let's ride. There we go. How about right up in that bread box? There we go. Right up in the biscuits. Uh-oh. Here we go.
So close.
I have also done the full trial of the sword on stream, and we have done the full Champions Battle.
Look up there. The very core of Ganon's being. Do what you know, Link.
Do what you know! That's what's up, Ganon. The hero time, baby! This is why it's called The Legend of Zelda. We can only injure him. She's the one that has the power to actually seal him away. We don't have this power. Like I said, I get to 500 subs. I have a video that I put together to explain what I think is going to happen in the next Legend of Zelda game. And I believe that it's going to be the end of the timeline. She got him. He's not dead. He's been sealed away. Complete. Says he's been destroyed. But I'm just saying, it's been sealed. First time I saw this, it's like, oh my god, is there about to be a blood moon? I thought for sure there was about to be a blood moon.
I've watched over you all this time. I've witnessed your struggles to return to us, as well as your trials in battle. I always thought, no, I always believed that you would find a way to defeat Ganon. I never lost faith in you over these many years. Thank you, Link. The hero of Hyrule. May I ask, do you really remember me?
Who? Why are you wearing a bed sheet? You been sleeping this whole time? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. In my opinion, maybe the greatest game ever made. We're not even talking just Zelda games. I'm just talking in general. As far as how many potential different ways you can play this game without having to cheat, without having to glitch, straight up. Almost counts. Because we've done all the memories and all the shrines, you get this ending, which is the true ending. This goes into my theory, by the way.
Divine Beast Varuta. Looks like it's stopped working.
Varuta.
Let's investigate the situation.
That's the water one.
Miva's father. I believe he would like to hear more about her. The least we can do is visit him and offer him some closure. Although Ganon is gone for now, there is still so much more for us to do, and so many painful memories that we must bear. I believe in my heart that if all of us work together, we can restore Hyrule to its former glory. Perhaps even beyond, but it all must start with us. Let's be off.
It's awesome. I say we gave her horse back.
I can no longer hear the voice inside the sword.
Kept it warm for you.
I suppose it would make sense if my power had dwindled over the past 100 years.
No, it wouldn't.
I'm surprised to admit it, but I can accept that.
Stone cold. Just walks right by her. She's like, hey, where you going? I'm going back to my horse. I'm done. I freed Hyrule. You did that last dish. Good job, princess. Fantastic game. Thank you to everybody that joined me. I stream Monday through Friday. Some days are like holidays, or like this last week I didn't do as much streaming because there was a lead up. I had my son's 17th birthday, my wife's birthday, like literally back to back. Bunch of parties that we had to have between the two of them, and events and things that we had to go to. So it was just really tough to do that because they're just not around, or you know, everybody's kind of like cleaning up for the pool party and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of hard for me to like sit around and be like, yeah, I'm just going to play some more Zelda while everyone's doing stuff around the house. Like 4th of July stuff, kind of like that, where I probably won't be able to necessarily do a regular stream. I might be able to jump on, like I said, and do some like multiplayer with a few of you guys. If you have microphones, I prefer that. So we can actually talk. You can chit chat with me, get to know me a little bit. I'm trying to make sure that I'm always accessible. There's a Discord. We have a 1UPdaddy Discord. Just search for 1UPdaddy in the Discord and you can find me. I usually, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drop a link. I'll drop a link in for you guys. Anybody who's interested in doing the Discord, I will totally do that. Let's go to my server, get an invite, copy the invite code, and we'll drop it in the chat. So those of you who are interested that want to come into the Discord and hang out, you can catch me in there. You could be like, hey, are you streaming today? Hey, I was going to play some Fortnite. Hey, I was going to play some Star Wars Battlefront 2. I play both of those games. One of them I play well, one of them I don't. It's up to you to figure out which one that is. Shouldn't be hard. But I definitely really enjoy playing with you guys. And like I said, I have more games on the horizon. I literally have, what do we got here? We got Fortnite, Samurai Showdown, Sekiro. We have Dead Space that I'm going to be playing Dead Space, the first one in October. We got some Battlefield. Just did a complete playthrough, 100% completed Jedi Fallen Order. I do some GTA 5. I do some Red Dead Redemption, but those ones are not for kids. They're for adults only. I also have a ton of Nintendo games. I mean, we're talking literally like dozens and dozens of games for all the different Nintendo systems, whether it be the Switch, whether it be the GameCube, the Wii, some for the Wii U, N64, SNES, NES, the whole shebang bang. DS, 3DS. I can't really stream the 3DS games, but I can do the DS games, I think. Even though it's pretty hard on me to play them through the emulation. I do have a humongous collection, though, of the handheld stuff because I really love all the games. I do not have Citra set up, so I'm not streaming 3DS games at this time because I'm not quite comfortable with hacking 3DS games yet. It's not really been dead for long enough. You could still buy them new from Nintendo, some of the stuff. The stores are shutting down, but they're not officially gone, I think, until next year in 2023. And so until that time, I really don't feel comfortable emulating stuff that's currently covered by the developer. I do not feel comfortable with hacking and emulating Switch games, so I won't be doing any of that kind of stuff. But when they're not supported anymore, you guys know that I don't have a problem. So thank you very much for joining me. I had a really good time. Do not forget to like this video, comment down below, especially afterwards. It helps my algorithm. It helps get it in front of people. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. That way that whenever I go live, you guys can jump in. You can live interact with me on stream. You guys have seen, I'm like sitting here reading like Traveler. I'm reading Skittery. I'm reading Major Wanker. I'm reading Rubber Ducky and all you guys that come in here. Bolts, everybody that interacts with me, I'm interacting back with you. It's a lot of fun. And I like to keep myself accessible in more than one way. So that even when I'm not streaming, like I said, the Discord link is there for you. Thank you very much for joining me today, folks. 1UPdaddy out. Have a great 4th of July 4th, guys. Have a great